the ground is soft. I had to lay my bike down because the kickstand would just sink right in. I was looking for a place. Look at this. This is wild rose. And as you might imagine, I'm not in any mood to risk my tires popping again, especially two at once, but I am prepared. I did come through it. See, the truck stop is over there. And I snagged one of my gloves. Now this is kind of sad. The disorganized life of a traveling man can lead to somebody setting up a nice tent in a nice spot with everything that they need nearby, and then for some reason they never come back. And that's what happened here. But the guy did have a nice milk crate. The other thing is, there might be valuables in there, and there might be a dead body in there. But I don't smell anything, and I'm not touching it. Although this is a find. A nice place to sit is a good thing. The ground here is uneven, and that makes it hard to sleep on. And I'm not sure where all the wild rose might be hiding. I've got to repair my air mattress, because it popped too, I found out. And, I want to get that done before dark. Look at this wild rose, nasty. Nasty. I'll show you where the spot I picked out. I'm going to leave my bike there. Take the water off of it. Farmer's not coming by anytime soon, I know that. I think that's I-75 out there. South in that direction. Now look, this doesn't have any wild rose. It's a little bit moist, but it's not a problem. I'll snug my tent right in here. Oh, there's some. Okay, I'll avoid that. It's still pretty furrowed and lumpy. This is better. This is the rock I was telling you I wanted in case it got really cold tonight. I'll heat that up on the stove. Alright, so how lumpy is this? Not bad. This is flatter, but it's also muddy, which means it's, if we get rain, which is very possible, rain and snow, I don't want to go and crush all those because there might be wild rose mixed in. I'm going to rely on my tarp and my luck to give me a good place to camp. That's not wild rose, and this is pretty level. So this is it. And that is how I pick out a stealth camping site. So that's south, meaning the sun is going to set in the west. I do see agricultural, but nobody's going to come walking across this field tonight or in the morning. So I like it. I like it a lot. There's no trespassing signs. I'm glad I'm getting this done before it gets real dark. I should have camp pitched in about a half hour and ready to go. Look at this old drainage thing got left here, and it got filled with rainwater, and it's really quite beautiful. Wish I had a goldfish to put in there, but it would freeze solid in the winter. And I think there are some fish that can survive that. Why am I thinking of this? I don't know. I must be a happy guy if I'm thinking about beautiful little ponds with goldfish in them. It's that shower. It feels so good. Alright, Trailer. You're coming with me. I'm all showered and in my cozy sleeping bag. Jeez, oh, life is so good. Life is so good. Except I have a slow leak in my thermarest. Look, this is my view. This is sunsets about 10 miles north of Findlay, Ohio, along I-75. Behind the, what is it called? Pilot. Where I had the best shower any human being ever had. I got tired of standing there, but it felt so good on my back, and my abs were even sore because I do a lot of sitting up to get dressed and fix stuff, pack when I'm sitting in the tent. So there's a lot of abdominal hold positions while you struggle into your pants and stuff. That's why a tent that would be tall enough to stand up in would be real nice, but it's not in the cards because this is already a big tent for a bicycle trip, that's for sure, but it's worth it to me because it's just my little cozy capsule, my little space capsule as I go through the night. There is magnificent beauty all around us all the time when you're outside and you notice it. It doesn't have to be a multicolored, beautiful sunset. It could be these gray clouds with different tones to the gray and the message it sends, which is, it might snow tonight. That's cool. There is nature right there. I like being a part of it. This guy sure seems still. There's not really any breeze. Windy and rainy. Two extremes. But now, it's beautiful. Can't believe how good that shower felt. Got my electronics charged. Just feel clean. This morning I did laundry while I waited for the Uber thing to get me. Got a little bit of a charge in. Talked to my sister Amy. She was all excited. So was I. We haven't talked in a while. We kept missing each other. Finally connected. It's like bingo. She didn't know anything about my trip. A week and a half. And I didn't know anything that was going on with her. So it's good to touch base. It's good to wander through nature and enjoy the solitude and the constant show of natural beauty. All you have to do is look to appreciate it. Make the slightest effort. Okay, it's kind of beautiful. The shape of those trees. Such sharp branches compared to the background of those clouds and such contrasting softness. Getting carried away there. That's alright. That's what appreciating nature is. So carried away. How beautiful. That's my MO. So fogged up. How's that? Good? Good. I kind of hope it does snow. I would wait until it's melted, and then I'd pedal on south. I'm real confident that if I want to make it to Florida, I will. I'll make it wherever I want to go. And the bumps I've had are just that. I'm getting really good at micromanaging the moving of the equipment, what I have and what I haven't. That was a major bonehead mistake, not to have that pump. But now I've had my little shakedown, and I think I got a rhythm going. Plus, my body has acclimated to the stress of being on the road all the time. You know, like I was just saying, there's a lot of abdominal work. Okay, I gotta set up and get this and get that and the other thing, and you're continually. That's why, like a log to sit on is very helpful. If the weather's real bad and you can't get out of the tent, you can't stand up to put your pants on. It becomes quite a gymnastic workout, and there's 10 other things like that are part of your daily life if you're living in a little tent and pedaling a bicycle all day. So the strenuousness of it is surprising to me, but I feel my strength has grown and grown. And I know I've lost 10 pounds already. And it feels real good. I knew this was going to happen, so I didn't get down on myself when I was a fat pig. And it feels good to be so healthy. Even though I'm real tired some days when I get to this point. When I'm just laying down and having a peaceful moment and enjoying the trip and nature. And it just feels so good to have revved up my body this way. The more energy you use, the more energy you're given. And it's surprising how much you can do without a lot of stress. I pedaled real hard today, even though I didn't need to, or it wasn't like I really wanted to get there. I was just feeling it good in my body, and I was feeling like I persevered, and I knew this moment would come when I felt better. Felt a lot better. And I felt my strength, the added strength is now with me, and I was just, man, I was flying along. Granted, the trail was wide and flat, but it just felt good in that moment to recognize the improvements in my health and my strength just coming alive. I just felt like a beast. It really felt good. So that's part of the reason doing something like this is fun to me, because it does force me into shape. It can get physically really stressful. But it's because of this objective. It's not like I'm on a treadmill. It's like I'm on an adventure. And I certainly am. And I feel real good. I hope you're enjoying watching it. Share it with somebody. because you don't know what's going to happen if you're watching in chronological order, and I don't either. But I am on this crazy adventure. I don't know where I'm headed. South. That's all the pressure I'm putting on myself, and I'm doing it stealth camping, and occasionally getting a hotel if it's necessary, or if I really want to. But like today, I stopped by a truck stop and took a nice shower. I stopped by a laundry mat in the morning, and I got a lot of laundry done. I got my electronics charged, and I am just feeling fantastic. So, share this video with a friend so more people can feel fantastic. I think that'd be good. Alright, tough night. Howling wind. And for some reason I didn't have this bottom zipper zipped. Snowed that in, but it's so cold. It doesn't melt it at all. That's not good. I had this over there, but it didn't stay there all night. Doesn't matter. So, get the charge on my electronics and a hot cup of coffee at the truck stop, which isn't far. Oh, that's good. Good news. Do my lame solution to the leakage. Just take my heaviest emergency trash bag and put it right over that. This is my water that I grabbed out of the store as I was leaving, and I didn't see. I just saw Aquafina. Thought maybe they had a new color label or something. Wild berry flavor. So when I added this water, thinking it was regular water, to my bangers and mash, the mashed potato part, I added berry flavor. Not only that, it's wild berry flavor featuring other natural flavors. Now what, don't get me wrong, I'm very happy that chemists have made our life so amazing. But the chemists did their job, and then the marketers did theirs, and then the regulators did theirs. Because otherwise it would not say other natural flavors. Wild berry flavor. And what other natural flavors are there? I have no idea. It's a mystery. But I bet it says on here somewhere gluten-free. Nope, 0 calories. Well, that's good if they're going to get that wild berry flavor featuring other natural flavors in there. Anyway, it didn't ruin my dinner, but it sure made it surprising. So I got out the flashlight and checked the bottle. I was like, why does this taste like some kind of sugar is in it? It's all fruity or something. Fruity sausage mashed potatoes. Wasn't my first choice, but I ate it all. They've got like a little dike here with tarp that just started. So it's been melting all morning into my tent. But my plastic bag saved my butt from being all wet. This was a field of soybeans. This is a very early winter storm. And it'll melt, and I'll ride on. For now I got plenty of food. I'll get to the truck stop if I want anything else. I'm really set well. Just had about a half hour's worth of heavy work. Look, I did it in my long johns. There's nobody watching me. But I was getting more and more leaks through the floor. See over there my chariot, my trailer. And look, where I decided to put that tent, which is right next to it, that giant puddle. Parts of this field flooded, others didn't. I didn't know it was such a hairline moisture gradient. So what it did was it came up the hill and did the best I could. In this briar patch, I'll be fine. I found a little open space. I shook out the tarp and I put it on the inside so that if we get heavy rain, the rain runs down. It runs down the inside wall and goes around the tarp, the way the tarp is on the inside of it. So, that's where we are. You can see the truck stop over there. Got a little leak in the top of my tent, so I got this bag rigged. And I suppose I could put on some pants and go into the truck stop, but I don't really have any reason to. My phone is malfunctioning, I think, because it might have gotten some moisture in it. And it keeps, when I turn it on, it goes all over the place. It switches from here to there, to site to site. Opened my gallery when I thought I might be hacked. There's nothing on there but pictures of balloon animals. Feels good to stand up for a while. That tent can get pretty small on a long dark day. That's what this has been, but it's also been super relaxing. I look for the good. I always find it. I'm glad that this meltwater situation did not happen in the dark, because then I would have been overwhelmed, and I don't see well in the dark. Once my hands would get cold, I couldn't tell, okay, what's wet, what's not wet, how to keep it apart. So all my gear would have gotten wet, and that means, I wonder if they have a dryer and a washer at the truck stop. That would be very handy, wouldn't it? I'm doing good. It's all good. Gray skies make me appreciate blue skies more. I like having to use my wits. Don't like being right on the edge like it was, because if it hadn't warmed up today, it had warmed up tonight, that's when that would have flooded, and that would have been bad. So I'm glad it happened now. I should be up high enough to avoid the floodplain. But I'll keep you posted. This is interesting. It sounds like little drops of rain are hitting the tent. It might be so cold that it's little drops of ice. I don't know. It's breezy. I can hear more traffic from this higher level. And far off I can hear trains. I get strange noises from the trucks because of the air brakes. They let them off. It goes tsh. But they're so far away, there's some kind of reflective of the noise. So every once in a while it seems one of them is closer. It can't be. It's way over there. So it's kind of fun to enjoy my sense of sound. To listen to the trains and the traffic and the trucks and the rain or ice.